Hello and welcome everyone to episode 7 of Sunday Evening Live. I usually have a guest artist with me, but this week it's just me and the piano. So I always like to take requests no matter where I'm at, and this felt like a good day to take some of your requests. So we looks like we have 8 here on Facebook. We have a few on YouTube watching. You can watch on YouTube or my website as well. So try to find many places you can listen to the music and watch the stream. So if you have any requests, you can just type them into the chat and feel free to share this. We can have as many viewers as we want. There's no capacity limits here in Facebook and YouTube land. So the first request is just to play some of my favorites, which I can always do. So let's start with a little, we're going to start with a little ragtime music, because I love to play a little ragtime. So here's a little Maple Leaf Rag. It's always a good song to get us started. Welcome, everyone. And whenever I'm playing this, I like to go ultra speed at the end. So here's ultra speed. And there's a little opening. That's the Maple Leaf Rag. Let me quick see if I can get a... I usually like to have a little overhead camera here, and as usual, we got a little technical difficulties here. So let's see if we can get that up here, so you can see my hands. That's always fun to do. And I see we have a request for some music from my grandpa O. He passed away last year. It was his birthday yesterday, so we got to do a little music in honor of him. So let me see if I can get this camera up and rolling here. Oop. It decided it's not going to like me today. That's all right. No overhead view today, but we'll still have a good time here. Okay, so for Grandpa O, he was a big fan of Southern gospel music. Kind of like the Gaither Family Band and all of that kind of great music. And one of his favorites was the Lily of the Valley. Every time I would ask him what song he wanted to hear, he always wanted to hear the Lily of the Valley. So we're going to do a little bit of that. I think it's a fun song to sing. I don't usually do a lot of singing on these streams, but I think today we should do a little singing. So here's a little Lily of the Valley. we got a little Allman Brothers. Ooh, Alexi wants some Mr. Roboto. I like that request. Not what I expected out of a kid, but that'd be great. So feel free to type your requests. I'll try to get to all of them. I found a friend in Jesus. He's everything to me. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. The lily of the valley, in him alone I see all I need to cleanse and make me fully whole. In sorrow he is my comfort, in trouble he is my stay. He tells me every care on him to roll. He is the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He is the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. Oh, he all my grief has taken and all my sorrows borne. In temptation he's my strong and mighty tower. I have all for him forsaken and all my idols torn from my heart, and now he keeps me by his power. Through all the world forsake me and Satan tempt me sore, through Jesus I have safely reached the goal. He is the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He is the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. And of course we need a key change. He will never ever leave me or yet forsake me here, while I live by faith and do his blessed will. Oh, while the fire about me, I've nothing now to fear. From his manna now he my hungry soul shall fill. Then sweeping up to glory to see his blessed face, when rivers of delight shall ever roll. He is the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He is the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. He is the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. He is the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. There's for Grandpa O listening up in heaven. A little lily of the valley. A really classic Southern gospel tune there. Cool. Let me make a couple quick adjustments here, and then we're going to get to some more music. I know we had a request from last time from Olaf, who wanted some Allman Brothers, and I didn't know the song, which is never good. But I tried to give it a listen, and oh, thank you, Mom. Good request. He wanted a little whipping post, so let me take a quick little listen to that. I made a little fun little thing that I can play as I'm pulling up songs. Ooh, that didn't work. Let's try it again. There it is. Oops. Oh wow, I'm moving myself around now. Nope. Wow, this is a. Anyways, that's supposed to be the thing that while we wait, you can hear a little music as we wait. You know how technology goes. So here's gonna be a little whipping post. Okay. Let's see this is how we can do this. We're gonna do our best here. I like to take in any request, and I don't like to turn requests away. So we're gonna do our best with a little whipping post. So let me see if I can do last time, where I could put the comments up here. There we go. Now we know what song we're doing. Here's a little whipping post for Olaf. best I can do for a whipping post. That's a nice little song. We did the best we could there. Nice request. I like learning new songs, and I always love the Allman Brothers. Surprisingly, I didn't know that one. So we got to learn a new song there. Cool. Let's see what we got next on the docket here. Oh, Mr. Roboto. That is a good one, Alexia. Alexia just started taking piano lessons from me, so that's a good challenge. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Let me see if I can find the music. I've heard it many times, but now the challenge is playing it. So what else do we got coming up? We got, my wife asked for some Bohemian Rhapsody in Blue. And we'll need some more requests. So keep typing those requests in. We got plenty of time to get to anyone's request. And the worst that can happen is I don't know it. And but I try to do as many as I can. So let me see if I can get a little music for Mr. Roboto. Do the song some justice. Here we go. I think we're bringing it up here. Mr. Roboto by the Styx. I'm impressed that you know the song, Alexia. This is sure a classic song. So we're almost there. Be sure to tune in next week. We got some jazz music. Lauren is joining me again, and we're doing some jazz standards. So every Sunday at 7 o'clock, you can join us right here on Facebook and on YouTube. So here's a little Mr. Roboto. So let's get this one up here so we all know what I'm playing. There we go. Here's for Alexia. Mr. Roboto. I love that song. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Very nice. Let's see if we have any, I think we have a couple people watching on YouTube, so let me make sure I'm not missing. See, I didn't set my monitor too small of text. We got Minnesota Thrills watching on YouTube. And there we got a little request for some Peanuts theme. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. I always love playing the Peanuts theme there. Sorry about that. We lost the, now I faded to black. Oh no, let me get that out of there. Just 1 second, we're still here with you. Just a little technical difficulty. There we go. Ooh, that was scary. I almost hit the end stream button and then would have lost you forever. So, okay, we are back here. There we go. Now we can see what's happening on YouTube. So bear with me as we go through all these little technical difficulties, but we're getting there. So here's a little from YouTube. I got requests for some peanuts. Usually Kelly's my camera operator, but my studio here is so small and it gets so hot that it's not very practical. So, but I'm gonna get better. Each week I'm gonna improve. Here's a little Peanuts theme for the Minnesota Thrills. So we got some good requests coming up here, so keep typing those requests in. Thank you, Megan. There's little Peanuts. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to check that out. That's Nate Hance Piano. And I have about 100 videos or so up there, quite a few videos. So be sure to check that out there. Okay, let's see what we got next on the docket. There we go, just switching our piano sound there. Let's see what's next. And we some Claire de Lune. Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Oh, Heather, you just missed the Maple Leaf Rag. I did that a little bit ago, but I'll do a little more ragtime in a bit here because I love ragtime music. My wife asked for a little Bohemian Rhapsody in Blue, which is a video, mashup that I did a little while ago on my YouTube channel. So I haven't played this arrangement in quite a while, so this will be a good test. Thank you, Kelly, for the good test. I appreciate it. I need to keep my piano chops up. So let's add that one to the queue. Here we go. And there it is. That's so fun to see that up there, to see the comments go up there like that, and you get to see everyone's picture. Very nice. So here's Bohemian Rhapsody in Blue. Ooh, that was the wrong arrangement. I went to autopilot mode there. Bohemian Rhapsody in Blue. Here we go. Freddie Mercury mixed with George Gershwin. Bohemian Rhapsody Rag. So thank you, Kelly, for requesting that one. That is a great song. Two great songs, and it was fun to make a mashup of that a few years ago here. So check that out on my YouTube channel. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, let's see what we have next here. I set my computer monitors too far away, and I can't read them. I'm getting old now. I have worse eyesight. Oh yes, Nora. Hey Nora and Devin and Kayla. Nora is into the movie Sing, which I've heard that I need to watch. I need to watch the movie Sing, which is the new Pixar movie, I believe. And we got a little request for some Don't You Worry About a Thing. And Siri asked for some music by herself. Oh, it's a classic. Or some Sarah Bareilles. We'll get to a little Sarah Bareilles, I think, after we do a little Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is my favorite artist of all time. So I'm always happy to do some Stevie Wonder. So this is for Nora. A little Don't You Worry About a Thing. It's been so long, I thought I knew this one, and it turns out I don't. So, you know how that goes. I can't mess up Stevie Wonder, so we're gonna get the music up here really quick. Take 2 of Don't You Worry About a Thing, because we don't want to mess this one up. Stevie Wonder. Always love doing some Stevie Wonder. Awesome. And thank you for the tip. My parents, thank you for the tip. There's no request, never ever tips required. And the past streams I've done have been some paid live streams for the Sunday evening live, but going forward, they're all free. And if you feel like tipping, tips are always accepted, I should say. So you can see my PayPal and my Venmo there, if you're interested in that. So we got a little Sarah Bareilles, I believe. It's funny how some comments show up on my phone and some don't. So luckily I have my computer here, so I don't miss any. Let's see what Sarah Bareilles I want to do. I do have a Sarah Bareilles video up on YouTube that I did with Cassandra, who was my guest artist last week. So check that out. She has some great music out there. So we're gonna do my favorite. My favorite is called "Love Song," which is a song that she wrote. I didn't write you a love song. It was the record company wanted her to write a love song, and she didn't want them to tell her what to do. So she wrote a little protest song, and it's a classic song. So here is a. Let me see if I can type this into the chat so we can get here. "Love Song" by Sarah Bareilles. I hate listening to streams where they're playing songs and you don't know what they're playing. I think it's always nice to be able to see on the screen what song is playing. So we're doing our best here. Oh, and I had a Billy Joel. Oh, I missed the Billy Joel request. Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna move my monitor a little closer so I don't miss requests. I think I need to get a big TV in here. As they say, as you get older, your eyesight gets worse, and I'm realizing that's happening to me. But that's all right. Here's a little love song. When I was working on cruise ships, I was the band leader for a year, and so I got to make the set lists. And every singer that I work with always knew that I was going to put a love song on there because it's just a fun song to play. Okay, let me see if I can find where the Billy Joel request was. Ooh, Mary requests "The Very Thought of You." I'm trying to know if I'm not sure if I know that one. Here, let me scroll through the comments here. See what I'm missing. Oh, that's from Marsha. Marsha wants some Billy Joel. We can do some Billy Joel, Marsha. Sorry, I missed that request a little bit ago. Which one should we do? So many good songs. We're going to slow it down a little bit. I love this Billy Joel ballad, which is called "She's Got Away." The words and the music are just beautiful on this one. So here's our little dose of some Billy Joel. Joel. I love me some Billy Joel. I saw a request up here from Megan, who was our guest artist a few weeks ago. And if you missed any of my guest artists, you can find them on the event pages on my Nate Hance piano page. And the past ones were paid ones, so you just buy a ticket and you can watch the replays of those streams. You can also watch on my website, natehance.com/Sunday. Okay, I know a request for some Claire de Lune, some Debussy, and we can definitely do that. Okay, let's get a... So over here I have a little... I'm using a MIDI piano here, so I can change the piano sounds, which is pretty fun to do. Let me see if I can actually show that to you. Oh, that's the music. That's the wrong camera. Let's see if I can... No, that's not the camera. Well, I thought I had the camera here where you could see what I was doing, but... Oh, there it is. There it is. So over here is I have a wide range of pianos I can choose from, and so it's pretty fun. You can even have some... You can get some really historical pianos. I can get some harpsichords and such. It's very... It's a very... It can suck a lot of time out of you because you just experiment. We can play it on a harpsichord. We'll see if we can find an excuse to use the harpsichord sound today. But for this one, I think we're going to go to a Steinway. A classical Steinway is going to be good for some Debussy. So let's see if we can... There we go. We are back with some Claire de Lune. Some of these songs I'm playing excerpts from because I'm trying to get to as many requests as I can, but Claire de Lune, you kind of have to play the whole thing. So luckily, it's a beautiful song. Music if you'd like. Claire de Lune. Beautiful request by Megan. I've been working on, I like to mess around with new technology, so I've been working on some all day, and it's fun to be able to use some fun technology like being able to follow along with the music. It can be a kind of fun thing to do, I think, so thanks for humoring me there. Okay, let me see, make sure I'm not missing any requests here. And let me check YouTube as well, because we're broadcasting live to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So let me read what this request says. Well, there we got some requests from Louisiana Blues and some Tipitina. I'm trying to remember if I know Tipitina. Let me look that up. So keep typing requests, and we're going to get to as many as we can here. So let me see if I know Tipitina. It sounds familiar, but I can't think of what it is. So we might need to. Some of these we'll save for next time, because some of them I need to learn. But let me look that one up here quick and see if I do know it, because I might. Here we go. And let me listen to it quickly. We're going to listen to a little Tipitina, Tipitina by Henry Bird, and we'll see if I can play it. This is where the challenge lies. A song I've never heard. We'll see if I can do anything with it. Okay, we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best with some Tipitina. So let me see if I can get that request up on the screen. I think I can. It's going to be a little small there, but this is a little Tipitina, a request from, I believe that says Johnny on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, make sure to like my Nate Hance Piano page on Facebook. And if you're on Facebook, go like my Nate Hance Piano page on YouTube. And you can find my music on Spotify and Apple Music, all of those spots you can find me. So here we go, Tipitina. Special for Johnny on YouTube. Yeah, that was by Professor John, right? That was I love playing the blues. I need to learn some more of that stuff, because that is some great music. So thank you, Johnny. Let's see what we got. I know Mary requested The Very Thought of You, which I'm trying to think if I know that one or not. I know a lot of songs with you and thought and very. So now it's a question if I know The Very Thought of You. Ooh, I think I did find. Did I find it? I think I found it. By Ray Noble. Let's listen to a little bit of it to make sure I know what I'm doing here. The Very Thought of You. And keep typing those requests, and we got about, we'll go a little long. We'll go to about 10 or a quarter after. So keep typing those requests in. So here's a little, the very thought of you. Let me take a quick listen, and then we'll play it. Okay, here we go. Here's for Mary. We'll do the best on the very thought of you. Very thought of you. Thanks for that nice request, Mary. I got to learn that one a little better. It's a very nice song. Oh, Devin's saying I do need to watch Sing. I've been told I need to watch Sing, and I need to watch Hamilton on Disney Plus. So I might need to get me some Disney Plus to watch those movies. Oh, I knew Olaf was going to request a little Frank Zappa. Yeah, he knows I need to learn that one. So next time, we got a little Frank Zappa coming your way. We'll try to do these more often, but it depends on my schedule. So make sure you like this Nate Hance piano page on Facebook and YouTube so you're notified when I go live. Oh, thank you, Carol. Oh, we got some Malagueña. We haven't played that one since junior high jazz band, I think. So let me see if I can pull up a little Malagueña. And we got time for a few more requests. So if you're still, we got 15 and 16. We got a few on YouTube here as well. So we got about 20 people joining us, which is nice. A nice little crowd here we got. So let me see if I can pull up a little Malagueña. And again, no requests, or you don't need to tip to request, and tips are never required. But if you feel so generous, you can see my tip jar down there, paypal.me/NateHance, and on Venmo, I'm Nate Hance Piano. So just search for Nate Hance. You can usually find me. Okay, let's see if I can do a little Malagueña. I don't think I've ever played this on piano, so we're going to see what we can do. There we go. Okay, let's get that up there. Malagueña. We're going to do our best here. And then we got some In the Mood coming up after that. That's going to be great. So here we go. Here's a little Malagueña. there's our best Malagueña. I need to get some, was it flamenco dancers? I need to get some flamenco dancers in here for that. And keep those requests coming. We have a little more time here. We got some requests for some Glenn Miller Orchestra. Let's change our piano again here. We got to get a. We don't need a classical piano for In the Mood. So let's see what we can get here. Here we go. Let's choose. We're gonna go to a Grand Steinway from Hamburg, and we're gonna go to the jazz one. Let's see what that gives us. That sounds pretty jazzy. Good request, Mary. I always love playing a little Glenn Miller Orchestra. Let's see if any more requests before we're done. Yeah, I hope you're all dancing at home. We always got to do a little dancing. Oh, Mary's jitterbugging. I don't know how to jitterbug. That sounds like a lot of fun. I forgot I had this little vocal effects processor here. It's probably good. It distracts me a little bit. All right.
I can sound like this, and I don't think anyone wants to listen to me sound like that.
So we'll turn that thing off because we're here to play piano, not sound all funny. Well, I think we're going to play one more here before we call it a night, but we've got a good hour of requests in here. So make sure to join me every Sunday night. Next week is with the amazing Lauren Verl, who is going to do some jazz standards. And I'm guessing you can request some jazz standards there next week. So that's next Sunday at 7 p.m., and that's a free show. So you can check that out on YouTube, Facebook, or on my website, which is natehance.com. And the week after that is going to be some kind of R&B love songs. We got lots of good music coming up on these Sunday evening lives. So I hope to see you every Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. And we're going to end with, let me type it into the chat here. We're going to do a little rag, and I'm going to do one called the Kismet Rag, which is by Scott Joplin and Scott Hayden. Scott Joplin's the king of ragtime, even though he wasn't really recognized much as the king of ragtime during his lifetime. But after his death, which happens a lot, people kind of realize how great that music was. And so there's one he did with Scott Hayden called the Kismet Rag. and I think you will enjoy this one. So let me get my music out here, and maybe we'll... Now, here we go. We'll end with the Kismet Reg, and I hope you enjoy. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for the tips. I almost appreciate that. And I appreciate you tuning in. It's good to play some music for some people. And hopefully pretty soon we'll get some actual people here for these concerts. But for now, thanks for joining online. Here's the Kismet Reg to end us. And you know what? For this, we're going to... we need to get a little ragtime piano for this. So let's see what we can get here. We're going to go over here. And you know what? We got a little upright piano here that sounds like a ragtime. Ooh, honky tonk. We're going to go with a little honky tonk. So, here we go. Oh yeah, this sounds like a ragtime piano here. Here we go. With end credits, right? We have to do that. Thank you, Kathy. Carol. And to end, we're going to go super speed. Well, that's as fast as we can go today. And I should have done some end credits reg. If you're interested in a little ragtime music that I wrote, check out my end credits reg, which you can find on Spotify and YouTube. It goes like this. There's a little ending credits right to end us. And thanks for joining me. If you're interested in supporting my music more, you can check out my Patreon, patreon.com. You can search for me, and that's where you can kind of donate monthly and help support my musical endeavors. But for now, thanks for joining me. For sure, we'll see you back next Sunday for Sunday Evening Live, episode 8. And that's going to be some jazz standards. So I hope to see you there. And thanks again, everyone. Thanks for the nice comments. Thanks for engaging, and thanks for listening to the music, and we'll see you next Sunday.